What is Toronto most famous for? There are many cultural things to do in Toronto, it being a lively cosmopolitan city and one of the most popular destinations in Canada. It has a famous music scene, an extremely varied dining scene, and many unique neighbourhoods, all clustered around the Old Town. Torontonians, as they're called, are also keen on their sports, with the city coming to life on game days, around the baseball ground in the summer and the ice hockey stadium in the winter. Visitors to Toronto will find plenty of historical buildings, dramatic scenery and great shopping, but it's also a city of hidden treasures and secret nooks. With a convenient subway system and excellent bus and streetcar services, there's plenty of opportunity to explore. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 best things to do in Toronto. And just wait till you see what's at number 2, something you may not even have thought of, so make sure you watch till the end. Now, before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more awesome travel guides, and make sure to hit the notification bell so that you know when we publish a new video. So without further ado, let's cut to the chase. At 10, Kensington Market. Visit trendy eateries in an artistic part of Toronto. The Kensington Market area just north of Chinatown is home to a trendy bohemian atmosphere and a great collection of vintage stores, art galleries, and obviously a market. Many of the Victorian-era buildings along the tree-lined streets in the area display impressive works of street art and contain a good range of international restaurants, bars and cafes. The market itself specializes in fresh produce, meat and fish, and is popular with the students and families who live nearby. Try to visit on the last Sunday of the month, when the area goes car-free to allow for a giant street market. Well, of all things. And 9, Entertainment District. The Entertainment District is exactly what it sounds like, an area of Old Toronto which is packed with bars, clubs and theatres. It's extremely popular for its size, making it one of the liveliest party places in the world. Highlights include Bar Hop on King Street, a gastropub with an easygoing atmosphere, and dozens of craft beers on tap. If you're looking for a more upbeat evening, head to the 5th Social Club on Richmond Street for fun and dancing. Alternatively, the Second City Toronto on Mercer Street does nightly improv and sketch comedy shows. And I thought they were laughing at my dancing. At 8, it's CN Tower. CN Tower is undoubtedly the most iconic structure on the Toronto skyline, and at 553.3 metres, is among the tallest freestanding structures in the world. Enjoying the view from the top is one of the essential things to do in Toronto. You can't really say you've seen the city until you've seen it from the 346-metre-high lookout level. Glass-fronted elevators carry you up there for views right across the city and the nearby Lake Ontario. There's even a section with a glass floor, so the views also go straight down too. It's undoubtedly the best place to enjoy the sunset, but you can make it even more romantic by booking a table at the Revolving 360 restaurant. Next up, at 7, it's Toronto City Hall. Take a selfie by the 3D Toronto sign. The square in front of Toronto City Hall is often bustling as people enjoy sitting by the fountain and the 3D Toronto sign. With 3-metre-tall letters, it's quite an iconic spot for a selfie. There's also a good cafe in the square, with plenty of other options nearby. The look of the building itself is a little controversial. Some call it striking and futuristic, cheering when it appeared in a 1989 episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation. Others call it ugly, especially when compared to Toronto Old City Hall, which is next door, cheering when it was blown up in 2004's Resident Evil Apocalypse. It's all in a film, you understand. At 6, CF Toronto Eaton Centre. CF Toronto Eaton Centre is a large and popular shopping mall in the middle of the downtown area of the city. It's noted for its excellent choice of high-end stores and for its elegant design. Among more than 250 retailers, restaurants and services are names like Abercrombie & Fitch, Hugo Boss and Zara. Many of the food outlets are gathered around the stylish urban eatery food court. Look out for Flight Stop, the dramatic art installation featuring 60 Canada geese in flight, which hangs from the ceiling of the Eaton Centre. Next up at 5, Casa Loma. Despite being built between 1911 and 1914, Casa Loma has the look of an 18th century Gothic revival castle. It was originally an ostentatious show of wealth, created by the man who built the first hydroelectric plant on the Niagara River. It's now a museum, landmark and popular venue for wedding ceremonies, thanks to its beautiful 5-acre gardens, which are open from May to the end of October. Self-guided audio tours of the 98-room castle and its grounds are available in several languages. And next up at 4, Royal Ontario Museum. Opened in 1914, the Royal Ontario Museum is among the oldest and largest museums in Canada. It has a collection of over 6 million artifacts across 40 galleries, covering a diverse range of subjects, from natural history to Near Eastern and African art, and, of course, Canadian history. It's located on the campus of the University of Toronto in a building that is both classically historical and dazzlingly modern. At 3, Ontario Science Centre. Enjoy more than 500 interactive experiences. Ontario Science Centre has the Learn Through Play concept right at its core, with many of the exhibits being interactive and engaging. It covers geography, biology, astronomy and a bit of chemistry across 8 exhibit halls. The planetarium in the Space Hall is particularly popular, but it's also good to walk through a rainforest or watch a movie in the IMAX theatre. The exhibits change on a regular basis, keeping everything fresh and exciting. And now at 2, the Hockey Hall of Fame. Torontonians love their sports, with ice hockey naturally among the most popular. The Hockey Hall of Fame is the home of the Stanley Cup, the sport's most coveted prize, as well as a huge range of exhibits. These include a toe-scale recreation of the Montreal Canadiens dressing room and seemingly endless items of hockey memorabilia and equipment. The Great Hall is the real highlight though, and features the names and histories of some of the sport's greatest stars. And finally, at number 1, Fort York National Historic Site. Fort York played quite an important role in the early years of the city of Toronto. It was built in 1793 to protect the fledgling settlement and was then destroyed during the Battle of York in the War of 1812. However, it was quickly rebuilt to protect the town of York from future raids. The site is now home to Canada's largest collection of buildings from the period, allowing visitors a glimpse back into history. Visit in summer for the best experience, where you'll see special events and exhibits, including reenactors in military uniforms of the time. And there you have the top 10 things to do in Toronto. Did you like what you saw? Let us know in the comments down below. Share this video with your friends and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fantastic travel guides. Check out more videos on Canada in our Canada Travel Guide playlist. That's all for now. Until next time.